Oh my gosh. So, we got to talk about people with handicap stickers, handicap plates, driving like crazy people on the highway. Had grandma in a Prius with all the handicap insignia on her car, driving like a lunatic. Maybe that's why she's handicapped in the first place. So I'm doing the speed limit, and then I have another one with a big old handicap thing hanging down in her off her sun visor, and two looking Karens in the front seat, and they're going faster than me in a smaller car, and I'm thinking, what the heck? She gets, when you get so close and I can't see your headlights, you're like this, you're this close for me to slam in the brakes, and you eating a, yeah, I gotta watch what I say. Yeah, you eating a lot of bumper, and that's just unsafe. You never travel that close to somebody, especially me, because I don't put up with it, and I just lose my temper when it comes to that stuff. You are not in that. The speed limit's 70. You are not in that big of a hurry where you got to be climbing up on somebody's butt. And yeah, it's just a good way to, it's a good way to get hurt. I mean, it really is. Lots of people carry guns in this country, especially in my state. I've been carrying for 35 years, and it's just dumb. It's dumb to push that button, or trip somebody's trigger, literally. Don't be pissing off people because you're in a hurry and you feel like you need to climb all up someone's, pardon my language, crawl up somebody's ass because, you're late for work, or you're trying to make a coffee date, whatever, your inability to plan does not constitute an emergency on my part. So think about that next time you get behind a big Ford pickup truck, big red one, or anybody. It's just wrong. I don't do it to anybody else. As much as it annoys me to be traveling, and the individual in front of you can at least do the speed limit. When you're in a 55 and they're going 40, I get my nerves, I get a little rattled. You can clearly see there's vehicles behind you. Pull off to the side of the road and let people pass. That'd be the American thing to do, wouldn't it? Pull off, let people pass. Be an American. Be a courteous driver. Hey, I can't do the speed limit. I see I got 5-6 cars behind me. I'm going to pull over for a second, let those bad boys go. And they might be appreciative, because they let me boogie. So anyway, that's my rant on people with handicap stickers and insignia on their car, just blowing by traffic, not even making proper lane changes. They don't even use their turn signal. It just kills me. It's like, where are the cops? The other day I saw a bunch of state troopers. They're more concerned about, nailing the semis, which is fine. Those guys get fined a lot. And there's a lot of vehicles. In Germany, you see some of these vehicles on the road. In Germany, if you're missing a bumper or quarter panel or whatever, you're not allowed to drive it on the road. We should have something like that here in this country. If your vehicle doesn't meet the standard, you shouldn't be driving it on the road, period. And go get it fixed. Oh, but some people can't afford it. Well, then how do they afford insurance, gas, brakes, oil change? How do they afford all that other stuff? You can go to a junkyard, because I've done it when I was younger. You go to a junkyard and get parts. There's tons of aftermarket parts. Rock Auto is a good one. You get parts from those folks. Some of them are pretty good. Some are not. But anyway, so that's my 5-minute rant on that subject. So please like and subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in.